early. We're going to give some folks some time to get in here. Thank you all so much. Scott says, sounds like the lyrics of a sad country song. We're going to be moving the cows real quick. You guys have been asking for live streams out in the cow pasture, and I haven't been doing them because it's just kind of been nasty and wet and muddy and not very fun. So I think we'll enjoy this little cow move. We're going to move them into here where we're going to be. So the cows are going to be up close and personal with the camera here in just a second. So it should be fun. Hey, girls. Hey, girls and boys. Hey, buddy. What you doing, bud? Come on. Woo, babies. Plenty of food. Yes, plenty of food. Hey, buddy. What you doing, little bud? I know. You miss me today? Well, come on. Do I smell like fencing materials? Come on, buddy. This is cow number 202. He's always watching. He'll just follow me. Come on. Come on, bud. He kind of follows me like a puppy dog. He's a pretty cool cow. All right. Come on, buddy. I call him buddy. I don't know what else to call him because he's kind of my buddy. It's good stuff. So today, guys, again, we're going to give some people a little bit more time to come in. Then we'll just talk about, I'll give you an overview of what we're going to talk about today. The sun's setting here in beautiful Appalachia. And yeah, life is pretty doggone good. There's some things we need to talk about. We need to clear the air. We're going to clear this air finally and be done clearing the air, I hope. Cows are going to be cruising by. Everybody's headed to the hay bales, which are behind us. You'll see those in just a minute. So I might do a little nudging of the cows here real quick. Go ahead, kids. Go ahead there, kids. Go that way. Go that way, number 8. I see you. Go that way. You know which way to go. You know. There you go. Number 9. You go that way too. I step over the fence. Uh-oh, Daddy's in here with us. Dad's in here. What are we gonna do? Come on, Susie. Hey, stubborn Susie. There you go, girl. There you go. All right. Oh. Donnie, that's not the right way, bud. Donnie, you got to take notes from the other cows now. Come on, buddy. This is Donnie. Let's see if we can get Donnie pushed on over here. You got to go that way, bud. You have to go that way. Yeah. I'm going to hide behind the camera. Donnie's a bull. He's cool, but he could get aggressive. Watch him. He could get nasty if he wanted to. He's a big old boy. I'm going to say Donnie's probably weighing in at close to 1,400 pounds right now, maybe 12, maybe a little smaller than 14, but yeah. So welcome to the live stream, guys. It's been a bit since I've been live. Just want to let you guys know, us in our community here today, we're going to talk. We're going to have an open adult conversation here, and we're not going to point fingers with one another, and we're just going to have a good open adult conversation so that you guys know what's going on. You haven't seen Miss Stony Ridge in videos in quite some time. There's a reason why. She's no longer here. She's no longer living on the farm, and I'm no longer talking to her at the moment. So I say at the moment, I don't see it that changing. So that's what we're here to discuss. We're going to talk a little bit about, we're not going to bash anybody. We're not going to talk junk about anybody, but I am going to put out some of the little fires. I've been asking, I've been getting questions like GM just says, stop giving her chances, dude. This is it, brother. This is it. And I've said it before, but I've got to be strong. And I've got 1,000 people in here right now watching this live stream. It'll probably be 2,000 by the time we're done. I honestly need your support, and I need your prayers, and I need your thoughts. I do. I think it's important that we as a community that enjoy this channel, enjoy this content, and have seen this farm being built from nothing to what it is, and seen me go through various stages of sadness and of joy, and you know, it's life. And those of you who don't understand that, or have a cold heart or like to turn a cold shoulder to it, I it's just life, and that's it. So it's not about drama. This video is not about drama today. It's just about having a conversation, and I'm gonna tell you what's going on and where I'm at. It's fairly it's a sensitive subject. Anytime there's something that's heartbreaking that's going on in anybody's life, it's a sensitive and hard to deal with subject, and it really honestly helps me to discuss uh, it with you. John R says, "Get off the property for a bit." I get off the property, brother. I get off and go places and do things. I love it here. This is my home. This is where I want to be. I love it here. Everybody wants to go on vacations to the mountains. I've got the mountains right here. You want to go to the vacation to the beach? I don't sit still so good, but I enjoy going to the beach, and I enjoy family and friends. I think you guys have probably seen a lot of videos in the last few weeks that are kind of just me sitting and talking a little bit, and talking to you and talking to viewers about, you know, what's really important. And this has opened my eyes to a great lesson. A very wise man once said, and a good friend, I say a good friend, a good book friend of mine, Robert Kiyosaki, you know, says you know, success and failure, they go hand in hand. And this is a fail. This is an absolute fail, and it is a failure of my relationship, and a failure of my marriage, and a failure of myself. The marriage was dissolved couple of years ago. I think we're at 2.5 years ago, something like that. The marriage was dissolved, and I definitely, if I didn't love her and I didn't care about her, I would have never let her come back here, and we would have never tried to make it happen again. But it takes two to try, and it takes two to make a life work together, and it takes two. It's not the farm, okay? I want you all to know. John says, be back in a month. There's a running pool on that, John, in Vegas, okay? I don't know what the odds are up to now, but it's been longer than a month already. So, yeah. There's a running pool. You should check on Vegas. Will Stony Ridge Farmer get back with his wife again, see what the pool is up to, or what the odds are. That's it. George Smith said the exact thing. If you're not failing, you're not learning. And I've learned a lot from this. And I know a lot of you have been through divorce and been through separations like this. And it's tough. It's tough, but I've come to grips with it. And I understand my role here, and I understand her role in it. And I also understand my family's role in this, and her family's role in this. And she'll watch this video, I guarantee, and most of her family will probably watch it. My mother told me, don't do this. Don't talk about this, Josh. Don't talk about it. My mom said, and I said, I've got to. I mean, I've got to. I owe it to you guys, so that you know. I owe it to you. I absolutely do. You've seen us grow. You've seen the farm grow. You've seen us go through relationship struggles. You've seen us go through financial struggles. You've seen us go through struggles with the animals, struggles with the trees, struggles with floods, struggles with snow, rain, bad weather, fire, everything, breakdowns, all sorts of stuff. So you've seen it, and those struggles are real, and this is real life, and that's why we're talking about. And there's a deer walking right over there. Very cool. So the sun's setting here in Appalachia, and I'm going to lay it out for you. I'm just going to lay it all out right now. Miss Stony Ridge, I asked her to leave on January the 1st of this year. There was an incident on the 31st of December that was unforgivable, and despite how much I care about this person, or have cared about this person, at some point you just have to say for yourself, and I've said this before, you just have to say for yourself, enough is enough, it's not changing. It's not good. It's not healthy for me. It's not healthy for her. It's not healthy for the farm. It's not healthy for us, my life, my future. I want to have children, whether I marry into children later on or whether I marry and have children. They don't have to be babies. But I want to share. And the reason I started this whole thing, this whole social media, all the videos, was not because I wanted to be in front of a camera. It was because I wanted to share. This is super special, and it needs to be shared, and it needs to be shared with someone who can appreciate it, and it needs to be shared with a family, and it needs to be shared with you guys. It just needs to be shared. We will we will continue to talk here, and I'm going to take your questions in just a second. So a lot of folks are going to be asking questions. And Tim asked, how do you go from trying to find a way to propose to her to kicking her out? Well, let's first of all say that I did not kick her out. I asked her to leave, and that's it. And she left. I didn't kick her out. There was no fight. There was no argument. There was no violence. There was no nothing. I asked her to leave for my sanity and my mental health. And was the ring in my pocket to ask her to rekindle the marriage? Was it in my pocket? Was it going to happen on New Year's Eve? And the answer was yes. The answer was yes, because I thought everything was going to be okay. I thought it was going to be okay. And I don't know if you guys have ever been put in a position in your life where you had to make a decision with someone that you love and someone that you care about. One of the toughest decisions you'll ever have to make, but I had to make that decision. I was not being treated well. Okay. And that's it. It wasn't social media. It wasn't the farm. It wasn't, I don't know what it was, but I was not living the life that I wanted to live. And that's it. That's really it. I don't want to insult her, and I don't want to insult her family, and I don't want to put blame on anybody. All I can say is that I did my best. I did my very best, and a decision had to be made. And that's all I can say. So I'll take your questions now. I know you guys wanted to ask some questions, and I know there are going to be insults that come out. Hey, there's 1,500 people in here, almost 1,600 people. Hit the like button while you're in here. I appreciate that. It's just important for me to get this message out, because I'm getting a lot of questions and a lot of comments from folks. Where's Miss Stony Ridge? I bet he left. I bet she left. I bet he's mean to her. And it's not me being mean to her, and it's not her being mean to me. It's a circumstance that I never ever thought I'd be put in my entire life, and I just honestly, it's it's gone, it's done, it's over. Uncle, man, uncle. I am dating. I am happily dating. I am happy. I'm happier. I'm healthier. I am more fit. I am accomplishing more things around the property. I am taking care of the house better. I am taking care of Buddy the dog better. And we'll talk about Lexi here in a second, because I do not have the female dog anymore. And we'll get into some detail about that too. So we'll talk about, we'll wrap up wife questions, and then we'll talk about the dog here in a second. Kind of a soap opera ish, says Danny. Dude, it is kind of a soap opera. It's a real life soap opera. Okay, so it's not the days of our lives, it's the days of my life, and I'm a real person sitting here on a four-wheeler in a cow pasture talking to you about the most painful thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life, openly. So it's not a soap opera, but it is kind of like one. So I know I'll be happy, and I hope she finds happiness. Did you find her? I don't know what that is. Breakups are the worst, says Dave. Yeah, if God wants you married again, he'll make it happen. Well, I don't think God makes everything happen. I think that God is there for you, and I think that you make things happen with your free will. And I think lightning strikes. I just think that lightning strikes. Linda says, I'm sorry we couldn't see you both behind the scenes, but you definitely belittled her often. I left the channel because of those incidents. Never saw you two making it. Good luck in your future plans. Well, thank you, Linda. I don't know how in the world you saw me belittling her as we worked together with smiles on our face on the farm. We did live streams together, and oftentimes I would ask her kind of off the wall questions. This is my job. I'm hosting the live stream. It's my job to put her on the spot to have fun. So, how does a relationship go from the threshold of marriage to overnight? Mark B. I'll let you draw your conclusions, man. I'm not gonna. Something happened. Okay, so that's it. She's a boss at her job. You're a boss at the farm, says Terry. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm a boss. I would say that I have the vision, and when we work together, that she's there to help, and that's it. But we never really clicked in that. We never really clicked in the outdoors. We never really clicked together. If we went on a trip together, we would end up arguing the whole time about the dumbest things on earth. Have you guys been in a relationship like this? We'd go do stuff together. And we would argue and bicker about nothing, about absolutely nothing, to the point where I'm like, why are we arguing over this? What is this? Why is this happening? It just didn't make any sense sometimes. This started way early in our relationship. This started before we bought, or I bought, or however you want to say it, the farm, the first time. It started way back, guys. We were together for 14 years. I was her first boyfriend, first boyfriend, really. First kiss, really. So I don't know. It seems like you always try to use people and companies to get what you need for free, says Tony Carter. Nothing is free, dude. Nothing is free. Is your time free? No, not at all. Your time isn't free. Nothing is free. I provide videos out here and teach people and show people how to use equipment and do things. Nothing's free, okay? Nothing is free at all. You heard that old saying, the old adage, there's no free lunch. If betrayal was involved, move on can never be repaired from deep wounds, says Chuck. Well spoken, brother. Well spoken. Absolutely. Thank you guys for your support. Let's address this free thing real quick so you understand, okay? Tony Carter. That your comment says that it seems like you get everything for free, or you're out there trying to get free stuff, or da 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 da. I travel. I'm to farm shows and show cool equipment, and this is the business that I'm in. And if you haven't noticed yet, but the business of content creation oftentimes is showing you cool stuff. So that's the business that I'm in. That's what I do. That's what I do. When it doesn't seem like it, that's what I do. And I'm not out chasing free stuff. That's what I do. And people contact me. So that's what I do. So who just said that? Hollywood says, I appreciate this live stream. Makes me feel like I'm not alone. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Diana James says, get over it. Thank you. That's very productive. It's very helpful. Tina, I haven't seen you in a while, says bad communication can cause so many issues. There was more than just bad communication going on. So Josh, you work harder than anybody I see, says Andrea. Andrea, I love to work. I love to get out. I love to use my hands and my brain and wrap my head around things, whether it's building a water tank or a fence or feeding the cows or editing a video or designing a new t-shirt. My mind doesn't rest. I love it. I love building the shop. I can't wait to get in there and build out the tool corner. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to get in there and build out the barn dominium. I can't wait. It's going to be so fun and so cool. And I can't do that and enjoy my life doing stuff like that with someone I have to argue with all the time. And that's the choice that I had to make. unfortunately. So Facebook gonna, well, don't type, Jonathan, don't type bad stuff, buddy. Yeah, if you don't want your comments to not be seen, just don't type hateful stuff. Let her sow her oats, says John. That's it. That's it. So I'm again, man, hate to see this. Life goes on. Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know if she's okay with the breakup. I haven't talked to her. I'm not going to talk to her. I am not bitter. I'm not resentful. I'm not angry, but I'm not going to go back into, I'm not going back to that. You guys have seen it. If you follow the channel, you've seen what I've done. I've just been a sucker every single time. Every single time. And the reason I was a sucker is because I truly care about somebody. When you truly care about somebody, in my opinion here, and this is so far-fetched from what I'm talking about here, but my opinion is that you don't give up on family. But when family gives up on you, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So, I don't know. Yep, Brody. I know. Yeah, don't make me upset. I miss Brody. So that's kind of that's the gist of it. That's the gist of the live stream today. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit, show you what's going on with the cows. Everybody's super happy, super healthy, and it's just great. The farm is great. Everything has been fantastic. I've been working my butt off. Who just said that? Somebody just said something. That doesn't make you a sucker, but a caring person. Amen. Amen. And I think about it this way. Just have to think about it this way. I don't need stuff. I don't need things. I don't need more land. I don't need more animals. I don't need more anything. But I do need to share it. And you guys are who I share it with right now. And again, I am dating and it's okay. And I'm happy. I smile a 1,000 times more. I don't waste my life arguing and fussing anymore. And it's unfortunate. It's sad. But I think two people can grow apart and still be happy and move on with their lives. I'm not getting any younger. So now to say, Short Bus Mooner's asking about beef. Okay, buddy, I'm working through it. I've got some hiccups with the county on shipping beef, and I don't want to be that guy that gets raided by the county because I'm shipping out beef. So I'm working through all that. Please, 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 please beware. Okay, please beware. Be very patient with me. I think today's the 5th or something like that. My goal was to get beef shipped out before the 14th of this month, and I'm still working at it. I'm still doing my very best to get there. So hang tight, hang tight, hang tight, please. Okay. No one can say you didn't try. MJR Farms. Absolutely, brother. So Paul, I thank you so much. Paul says, sorry to hear you hurting. I appreciate that, buddy. Now let's move on and we'll talk about Lexi. Lexi the dog. Lexi was a female German Shepherd. And Lexi was giving some serious problems, some serious like psychological issues. So over the past few months and over the past years, we'll talk about what Lexi has done. Lexi has killed, she had puppies. She ate a bunch of them, killed them, ate their heads off. She killed multiple cats. She killed the neighbor's cat down the road. She jumped up on my mother, who's not young, as young as me anyway, she's probably watching, and scratched her. She didn't respect boundaries. She was very aggressive. She bit a little girl. Okay, when a dog does that, it has that instinct. She bit a little girl. That's the scariest part. Okay, she turned on me and bit me. Lexi is no longer on the farm. Okay, that's it. You don't need to ask any further questions. Lexi is not going to be here. Lexi will never be back here. I couldn't take her to the pound because what am I going to do? Take her to the pound and then she's going to hurt a little baby or something like that? What am I going to do? I'm in a very bad position. So it's Lexi's no longer on the farm. So no further questions about that. Thank you. JJ says, no further questions, Your Honor. There you go. $99. Whoa. $99 super chat from, let's scroll on up here. John Clace, $99.99. Thank you. I know it will go to the cows, but here are a few bucks to take a lucky lady out to dinner. Thank you, John. Thank you so much, buddy. I appreciate you. Yeah, thanks, buddy. It will go to the cows. The cows are eating right now. I got this is free hay. Woohoo! Free hay. My stepdad, awesome guy. Man, I was talking to my mom and my stepdad last night about just watching them go back and forth and talking and seeing how happy they were together and how well they jive together, thinking to myself, this is what I need in my life. This is what I want in my life. That kind of jive, and I didn't have that. So anyway, stepdad, his name's Barry, awesome dude. I can't believe Barry took us in as kids. Mom, we separated. I was 13. My sister was 11. My dad was my mom and dad didn't get along at all. It was very toxic. But anyway, he brought the hay out here, and it's older hay. It got rained on. He had a hole in his tarp, and some of it got a little bit rotten. So I'm setting out 4 bales of hay instead of 3 bales of hay out here, and it's doing fantastic. So yeah, awesome. So free hay for the next 2 weeks or so, and then we'll be back over to the other side of the farm, and hopefully I've got 30 days of hay over there and 1 more load of hay coming over here. So hopefully we can get through the winter with the hay that I have. Yeah, absolutely. So you should have let her had a part in doing her thing on the farm. Bill, she didn't have a thing on the farm, brother. She didn't have a thing on the farm. We're going to go into this a little more. I literally got down on my hands and knees and begged her to stop working so many hours. I begged her, literally on my hands and knees in the living room floor, please stop. Please. We don't need it. We don't. Come home, learn and grow and enjoy. But that wasn't her thing. From what I could tell, I don't know. I'm not her. So I'm just, that's it. So it's not a matter of me letting her do her thing. She can do anything she wanted to. In fact, the last day that we were together, I worked here on the farm. She wanted to go to the gym. So I said, go to the gym, go enjoy yourself. Pick us up some black eyed peas for New Year's Day. That's it. That she didn't cheat. For anybody that is asking that, she did not cheat. There was no infidelity in our relationship. No infidelity. Okay. So she likes helping people. Sometimes you got to help your marriage. You can't defend it, dude. Yeah, it's not. I don't know. I don't know how to say it. But what I will say is that sometimes 2 people are an absolutely not a good match for one another. I wish her all the best. I don't really want to be berated or mistreated or talked to poorly about this. I don't think that I deserve it. I don't think that she deserves it. I don't think that either of us do. I think that we just didn't get along and we weren't treating each other the way we should be treating each other. Things happened. I made a decision, and this is not going to happen again. So I'm, again, just looking for joy in my life and enjoying myself. And I hope you guys understand. There's a few feel-good videos that have come out a little bit recently about stuff. The stuff that we own ends up owning us. And I'll tell you one thing, I've gotten rid of a bunch of stuff because This stuff is clouding my world. And I just remember when you were a kid and you had your favorite toy. Remember when you just loved that toy and you took the best care of it and you played with it every single day and you enjoyed it and it was super special to you. And then we end up with all of this crap. We have all this stuff and nothing's super special to us anymore. I want to get that feeling back where something is super special to me, where someone is super special to me, where I'm super special to me. So I miss that feeling. So like I said, the stuff that we have ends up owning us. I just want a simple life here in the country. I want to enjoy my life, and that's it. And stuff doesn't solve that problem. So guys, thank you all so very much for watching today. I appreciate you. Hopefully this puts out some of the questions that you might have had. If you're watching this after the fact, please give me any comments or questions you might have. I appreciate you. Please be constructive and not destructive, and not try to point the fingers and blame anyone, because we both had an equal part in this. I just was the decision maker. So that's it. Thank you guys so much. I think I really appreciate you being here. That super chat was amazing. Thank you. That feeds the cows. That's 2 hay bales over on the other side of the farm. So really appreciate that. Thank you guys. We will do more live streams. If you're watching on the regular Stony Ridge Farm channel, Chris, if you will, Plague of Badgers, throw up that link to the live stream channel. We are on the regular channel, so it's called Cows and Coffee. It's a live stream channel, and we'll start doing more live streams on Facebook and on the Cows and Coffee live stream channel. So check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. We'll get some daily farm life stuff here. I want to do 30 vlogs in 30 days. I want to be out here and show you guys. Once the weather gets a little warmer, we get some grass growing, we'll show you the progress of the farm. I cannot wait for the farm to green up this year. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. No fertilizer out here for almost 9 years now. No fertilizer. So, yep. Guys, thank you all so much. Thank you for Stafford's Rocky Hilltop Farm. There's another guy I wanted to recognize real quick. Michael Blum, thank you, buddy, for being here. Always here. Plague of Badgers. Tina, Dennis, Brady Jones, Fix the Rust Bucket. Thank you guys all so much. And our friends in Ohio, I wanted to say hello. Berlin Valley Stables, thank you so much. James Bailey, thanks for being here too, brother. Guys, I've been writing some songs, and I'm thinking about getting in a studio and putting a little music down. What do you think? Let me know. We'll see you guys next time on the Stony Ridge. Take care. Woo! Have a great day.